Hello.
Hi, how you doing today?
Great.
Good,
Perfect.
Good. Perfect.
Fucking phenomenal.
All right.
Okay. So, there's been some debate between myself and yourself on if we are friends or not.
Okay.
You know that to be true, right?
Yeah, no, that was just funny. I wasn't denying that. That was just it's a funny conversation starter.
Okay. So, you had confided in me that you were, you're kind of struggling at work with 12-hour shifts and having to work third shift, and it's kind of taking a toll, and
Mhm.
you're thinking about cutting yourself just so you can feel something.
Right across my nipple.
I'm kind of a cutter. So I did some digging,
Oh boy.
I think I figured out a way to get you through this tough time that you're in.
Really? So we are friends. The fact that you would dig at all,
Right.
you're not a digger. So the fact that you would dig.
Hey, I'm your digger.
All right.
Okay. So there's this website,
Okay.
and they have an article called 10 Practical Ways to Support Someone Struggling Right Now.
Okay.
And you are struggling right now.
Yep.
Well, in all honesty, you're miserable, right?
100%. Yeah.
Like this isn't a bit. You are miserable.
Yeah. This part isn't a bit. Yeah. Maybe even 110%.
Okay. So the verbiage on this is kind of stronger than what I would use if I was writing the article or if I'm talking to you, but it starts out with when our loved ones are struggling, and you're not a loved one. You're like a
guy that you know.
a liked acquaintance.
Cool. Sweet.
We tend to tell them that we're there for them. Let me know what you need. All right. That's all good and helpful. But
You've never even done that.
Well, we're getting there.
All right.
When you're in a difficult position, for example, if you're grieving or if you're approaching a traumaversary.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. When is your traumaversary?
So is that like a yearly thing, or anniversary means year, right? So
Yeah, Anna means annual.
Anna.
Anniversary means celebrate.
When was 9/11? Because that's my traumaversary.
If you are in a depressed or anxious state or dealing with a breakup, simply hearing those words can make you feel recognized, loved, and supported. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So let's get into what it is that I can do for you to try to help you work through this.
Perfect.
Okay. Whoa, I ain't doing this. This is stupid.
So I did some digging. Whoa, I ain't doing this.
Well, I didn't dig very deep. I just saw that the headline of the article, but the first thing it says that I can do to help you out is clean your house.
Sweet. That's really going to help me. When can you be here? I'm going to need you here every week.
So I've been in your house. I am not going to clean it. I would rather you just die. Like,
I'm going to need you to bring an extra dumpster for the Playboys.
that's the first thing I would do if I was tasked with cleaning your house.
Yeah.
I would just get all that porn and take it somewhere safe.
What? Where? Like your basement?
Yeah, like my house. Yeah, somewhere where there's no fucking
safe.
kids.
Take it somewhere safe. You need it to be safe.
Okay, let's paint a picture for our listeners.
Okay. Okay.
How many? I hope you cleaned it up since the time that I was over there. But when I was trying to get from the man door that goes into your garage,
Yeah.
to your back room where you record at, how many Playboys do you think that I had to step over? More or less than 50?
Less, but does a stack count as more than one?
Yes.
All right, maybe more than 50.
Okay. And then when I was in your kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember us sharing a pizza over candle?
How could I forget?
Okay. I couldn't help but notice that you have a plethora of whiskey just out in the open, right where your kids can get to it,
Yes.
next to the guns.
Yeah. And the cigarettes. Yes.
Okay.
I don't see the problem with that.
I feel like maybe I should call DCFS. I mean,
Is whiskey illegal?
it's not,
Just because
minors in possession.
your kids would have drank all the whiskey. That doesn't mean that my kids would.
Oh, they're definitely taking a nip or two.
As long as they fill it back up with a little bit of water so I don't notice, I don't care. There's so much I'll never notice anyways.
You wouldn't let me into your bedroom, so I don't know what that kind of shape that shit's in, but
Can you blame me? Would you let me into your bedroom?
I don't care.
This is where me and my wife fuck. I don't never understood people like letting other people into their. It's my fucking bedroom. What do you need to be in there for? That's where my bed is and where my dresser is. Do you want to see where I sleep and where I change my clothes? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Right, but the way that you go about it is like, okay, so down there is my kids' rooms. Here's the bathroom if you need it. Don't go in this room. This is my fucking bedroom.
Yes.
Like, dude, I wasn't going in there.
I saw you eyeing it. I saw it. I saw it in your face like, ooh, I get to see where he sleeps.
Like, as I was walking in from my car up your driveway, you lean out the front door. Hey, you can't go in my bedroom.
Don't go in the bedroom. And you're like, kind of smells back in that hallway. What you got down there?
Okay, do you think in your current state, and I'm being serious,
Yes.
if I was to come over and clean your house,
Yeah.
would do nothing for your funk?
No. Yeah. It would make it way, way, way worse. Like having you over here going through my shit. You fucking kidding me? Just knowing that the next time we record, that's all you're going to talk about. Yeah, that's going to happen. You guys are never going to guess what I found.
Okay, so what if it's somebody else? What if we get somebody else that not affiliated with the show whatsoever, and they won't report back to me what they find? Would that make you feel better?
No, of course not. I don't want anybody going through my shit. I don't like that. I'll clean my own house.
So then, okay, step one to feel better is to clean your fucking house. What's the problem?
Son of a bitch. Why didn't I think of that?
All right. Anyway, step two, cook them food. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Why?
I'm not going to fucking cook for you.
Why not? Why wouldn't you do that for me? I need a nourishing, yummy meal.
For some people, there isn't anything more relaxing than pulling up a rom-com on Netflix with a big bowl of pad thai. None of that's happening, buddy.
Me and you watching Legally Blonde or whatever, eating noodles together. Yes, why not? We could do the scene from the fucking movie where the dogs put the
Lady
noodles
and
in
the
their
Tramp?
mouth. Yeah, I couldn't think of it.
Okay, I'm back in. If me and you are going to Lady and the Tramp a bowl of noodles watching The Notebook, then
Does it have to be a bowl of noodles or can it be a big meatball? Because that'd be way funnier if we're both eating on the ends of a big meatball and we meet in the middle.
yeah, it really sounds like I'm not going to be able to pull you out of this depression.
You don't like meatballs? I'm already feeling better just thinking about meeting in the middle of a meatball.
Just the thought of coming over and sitting through some shitty movie and having to share a bowl of food with you.
It's too much work. You're cooking the food. Why is it going to be shitty?
All right, then it's going to be cold hot dogs. So
We're meeting in the middle of a hot dog?
Yeah.
That seems sort of gay.
Number 3, run errands for them.
Yes, perfect. I'm going to need you to go to the store and buy me some shit.
If your loved one is feeling particularly anxious or depressed, going to get groceries or medicine can be hard. If you're able to, make sure they have medicine and food in the house. No,
I need you to go get me some Tylenol.
you need vitamin D. Get the fuck out of the
I
house.
need you to give me some Midol, please.
This is fucking stupid. Like,
You found it. You're supposed to be helping me.
you're not going to make it. Number 4, offer them a lift. I'm not driving there to give you a ride somewhere. That doesn't make sense.
That would be awesome if I called you and asked you to give me a ride somewhere. You're like 40 hours away from me. Like, I need a ride to the store real quick.
If you don't, I'm going to kill myself.
I'm going to start saying that for everything. That way I just get whatever I want.
What do you think your wife would do if you said that? Like, I want Chinese tonight. We had it last night.
I'll kill myself. Fuck, fine. Chinese again. Fuck, I don't know. I think it might work once. But after that, she'd be like, fuck it. You know what? I don't care. I ain't eating Chinese anymore.
Worth it. Help them stay distracted. Okay, so I'm already taking care of that.
Yeah, that one's already taken care of. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. We got to
anything-
number 5 before you were here for me.
Anything else I can get for you?
Wait a minute. That was number 1.
Accompany them to the doctor or psychologist. There is zero chance, unless you're getting a fucking prostate check, that I will go in there with you.
That is bullshit. Tell me you wouldn't go and sit in on a meeting when I talk to a psychologist.
All right. Other than that, no, I wouldn't, because I would love to be a fly on the wall, but I wouldn't want to accompany you because you're not going to be honest if you know that I'm in there.
If you're there holding my hand, I think
God,
it'll be fine.
I already know what would happen.
All right, what?
If you could peel back all your defensive walls and all the layers of your personality that you try to create, and just get to the core of you, here's what it would sound like if you were to talk to a psychologist.
Okay.
I'm gay.
maybe even trans.
I honestly believe in my heart of hearts that you are a homosexual all the way to your core.
Really?
Yes. I truly do believe that.
Why?
Just because you are, you are the cliche anti-homo.
Anti-homo. So
like everything, like if somebody breaks into your house and fucks you, in your mind, you're now gay. You've caught the gay.
Yeah. How does that make me? That's never happened, so I haven't caught it yet. How does that make me gay? I don't understand.
Just your view on
gay.
Yes.
my view on gay makes me gay. That doesn't even make any sense. I have a wife and 2 kids, right? You can't be gay if you have a wife and 2 kids and a beard. You're right.
No, your wife is your beard.
No, she's a wife, not a beard. God, whatever. You don't know. You're supposed to be helping me here.
I forgot.
Talking shit.
All right. Number 7, offer them a place to stay.
Cool. Can I stay with you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Can I sleep in your bed?
I don't care. Like,
no, I want you to sleep on the couch. I want your bed.
No, I mean this in all honesty.
All right.
You always have a place to stay here for a couple minutes. Like, I don't want you sleeping.
You don't even sit down. You can stand in my foyer.
Yeah, no, it's no different here than it is. Like, if I lost my job and I became a nomad, and then I showed up at your house, like, dude, I ain't got a place to stay, and you'd be like, God, that sucks. Good luck.
Yep.
Yeah, you're. I don't believe for a second that you would let me sleep on your couch, unless it was like if I showed up there after 8:30 p.m. And I was guaranteed to be out by 5 a.m. I think you would let me sleep on the couch if it didn't impact anybody.
Yeah.
Well, no, because that's when everybody in your house is up. Those are the hours that.
Right. Those would be if you wanted to sleep during the day. I mean, yeah, I sleep during the day, so go ahead.
So what would you do if I show up at your house at 10 o'clock looking for a place to stay?
If you want to know the real answer, it all changed once we had kids, because before we had kids, and probably even after my kids move out, yeah, you're welcome to stay. If I got an extra room, yeah, have at her. But I have kids that live here, and you're probably a rapist, so I'm not interested.
So if I show up at 10 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
you're not going to let me sleep? You're not going to let me spend the night?
It would be a tough decision, but maybe.
We're not friends again. I hope you die.
I thought
that
that
is-
was just the standard.
That is so fucked up.
Why?
Like you would, because I don't have a place to stay, you fucker.
No, I think you're misunderstanding something. My allegiance is to the flag. My allegiance is to my children. I don't give a fuck about you when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Like, you are like bottom of the list, right? When it comes to that. Like,
okay, you show up at my house,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, your kids don't live with you.
But I still care about them way more than I care about you. So that's what I'm, just so you know, if you show up, you can't stay here because my allegiance is to my kids.
But you're pretending
They're-
like you're being purposefully obtuse.
No, you can't keep saying that.
I haven't said that in a long time. That's why I said it. So
You think-
you understand what I'm saying? My kids are here.
Right, but I'm not putting them in jeopardy. I'm just looking for a place to hang my hat, you motherfucker.
Yeah, see, you're missing what I'm saying. I think you are putting them in jeopardy.
I promise I won't fuck them.
Why didn't you say that? Why did you lead with that? Look,
Okay,
I
hold
promise
on.
I won't fuck your kids.
Okay, let's see if this goes any better. We're going to role play, okay?
Okay.
So you and your wife have just sat down with your pad thai. Okay, and suddenly there's a knock at the door.
Oh, God, who's this? All right. Hey, Doug, what's up?
Hey, man, look, so I've been fighting with my wife. My car's out of gas. I ain't got no money, and I'm not going to fuck your kids. Can I spend the night?
You should have led with the not fucking your kids part. Yeah, you can take a quick nap and how about that? Would that help? Oh,
So
God.
which room again is it? That's the girls.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. Why? No reason.
No reason at all.
Hey, you told me you weren't going to do that.
We had lots of people live with us up until the point that we had kids, and then it was different. Like,
Yeah, I'm not talking about living with you. I'm talking about just a place to sleep so I can get back on my feet tomorrow.
Why you're on your feet now? Why do you need to sleep here to get back on them? How would one night of sleep help you? And if it's one night of sleep, why don't you just sleep in your car?
God, that's why you don't have any fucking friends.
Yeah, I know. You think I don't know this?
God, you are such a shitty person.
Yes. Do you think that I don't know that already? That was a serious question.
I don't understand how you can be. I don't understand that.
You think it's because of the way your mind works. You think that if I allowed you to stay in my house overnight, that means I'm a good person. Those two things don't have anything to do with each other.
You're wrong.
No.
Okay.
No.
You are. If I show up, I'm bruised and battered and broke.
Your wife's been abusing you.
Yes. And I'm like, look, I've been up. I'm tired. I just want to lay down.
Yeah.
And then I'll be on my way tomorrow. And you're like, it's only one night. Why don't you just sleep in your car? Like, you motherfucker, man.
I mean, do you have an answer to the question or?
Because it's cold out.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me it was cold outside. Yeah, come on in. Enjoy some of our heat. We have lots of it. Let me make you a meal and clean your house or whatever's on this fucking list.
Okay, how can you expect me to do these things for you if you won't do them for me?
Which one do you want me to do for you? And we'll see. Other than offer them a place to stay.
All right. Number 8, help them with administrative tasks, including paying bills, applying for leave, grants, and stipends.
Give me money. So I'm in. Give me money.
Okay, Doug, look, I'm just having a real hard time with the demands of my work schedule. I'm not able to spend as much time with my kids as I would like. Have you thought about getting a grant?
I'd like you to help me apply for a stipend. And then tell me what a stipend is.
It sounds like a bump on your penis.
You got to apply for it. Only certain people are allowed to have them.
Number 9 is make them a care package. I am doing that for you as we speak.
Really? Nice.
Well, I mean, it's shit that people sent you in the P.O. box that I owe you, but.
Oh, so it's something that's already mine that you just happen to be putting together anyways that you get to take credit for.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'm okay with that.
It appears that the last one, I think, is to offer to babysit. So I don't think that you're going to take me up on it. So I'm not going to offer because it'll just be awkward.
I need you to house sit while I go on vacation because I'm depressed. I'm going to Hawaii for 3 weeks.
Would it be awkward if I just call you and volunteer to babysit your kids?
Just out of nowhere. So you guys want to go out this weekend? I'm like, yeah, sure. And you're like, cool. I'll watch your kids while you go out. No, I don't think that'd be awkward at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. I appreciate that you would read through this list of things that you're not going to do for me.
So I think what the conclusion I've come to is that you don't want help. I think you're okay with your situation. You're just trying to play the victim.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing a very good job of playing the victim then.
Well, okay. I mean,
so I'm just bad at it? Is that what you're saying? I want to play the victim. I'm just bad at it?
well, no, you're trying to play the victim, but whenever somebody tries to help you, then you're not looking for any help. It's not bad enough that you want. Your depression isn't bad enough that I can babysit your kids. Like
you're right about that. That was a true statement. Oh shit.
So if it ever gets to a point where you're like, I don't know, we could see if Doug could watch the kids, that means you're getting ready to kill yourself.
Right. Oh God. Do you have a will?
No.
Are you going to get one anytime soon?
No.
Oh. What if I like?
I don't believe in them.
Yeah, they exist. I mean, so what if I like set it all up for you? Would you put me in your will? Would you write a will and put me in it if I did all the work and you just had to like sign it?
I think the only thing I would include to give you is whatever my heaviest piece of furniture is in the house.
The heaviest, most stained, most torn piece of furniture that I have.
We have a huge dining room table,
and
it takes like what 2 men and a baby to fucking move the motherfucker. Even if you take it all the legs and everything off.
Yeah.
But it's like this antique table that when you pull it apart, it's got some drives and servo motors or something. I don't know, but the leaves in the middle come up automatically.
Oh, sweet.
So that you can have that when I die.
I can have that, but I have to move it myself.
And I want you to have to rent like $1,200 U-Haul to move a $300 table. But you are legally bound to take ownership of it
and keep it for the rest of my life. Oh God, you would do something like that. Why don't you just give me money? Can't you just leave me money? Wouldn't that be easier?
Or I'll make you drive all the way to Kansas to pick up this Win a Date with Tad Hamilton blanket.
the whole media library. You're gonna leave me the whole media library. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, at least you recognize the signs of my depression. I appreciate that, if nothing else.
Well, I don't think that there's anybody better suited to talk about depression than somebody that has experienced it.
Mm-hmm. So who should I talk to?
I am an expert. So
Oh,
whatever you need,
What?
I'm here.
All right. Can you clean my house?
Yes.
I need you to really get in the corners of the bathtub too.
There is zero chance that I would touch your fucking bathtub. As much porn and shit as you watch, I am sure I wouldn't clean your room unless I had one of them fucking police blue lights looking for DNA.
Awesome. Oh shit. All right.
Okay.
Did Rockfin start up yet?
Okay.
Shit.
So you pulled this article. I'm not going to read the article because it's too fucking long,
Sure.
but it's, what is it? There's a lot of choking, how the pandemic has changed sex for Generation Z.
It's the best headline ever. There's a lot of choking.
So this is supposed to be, okay. What is the difference between Gen Z and a millennial?
I think I would be considered a millennial, right? I think if you were born in like the 80s, that's the cutoff, or 1980, that's the cutoff for a millennial, right? No, because I'm Gen X, right? Fuck, I don't know. Gen Z and a millennial. It's the Gen Z's the younger ones, right?
Millennial versus Gen Z. Okay. Generation Z was born between 1995 and 2012, while millennials were born between 81 and 96.
81 and 96. So I'm not even a millennial. I was born in 80, so that makes me a Gen X, right?
Okay. So isn't that what I am?
I think so.
Yeah. Between 65 and 80.
Jeez.
Okay.
Seems like a long time.
So what the fuck was the question? Oh, how did the pandemic affect young people? Is that
Yeah, Generation Z is the youngest ones, right?
okay?
Yeah.
So did you read the whole article?
I couldn't. It was so long. I read a lot of it, but the whole thing was so long.
So it was basically like, it just like you take a retarded young person that has had sex and then put a tape recorder in front of them and not even ask them questions, because it's just like random statements that don't all necessarily tie together. Is that what you got out of it?
Yes. None of it was like cohesive. It was just like, okay, well, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but all right.
Okay,
I guess
so
that tangentially relates to sex.
there is, this is the quote. I didn't take anything. This is just a quote. I'm not into kink shaming, but sometimes I feel with certain things on TikTok, it makes people feel pressured into things they might not necessarily want to do. There is a lot of non-consensual porn out there, which is worrying, and boys are watching so much porn, which doesn't help. Okay. So
So when you were younger, were you
Yes.
were you into kink shaming? Because it's kind of
I
my
was.
thing. I'm
I
into
was.
kink shaming. What does that even mean?
So you know how you like it when your wife pegs you?
Yeah, I love it.
If I make fun of you for that, that is kink shaming.
Oh. But why do young people talk like this? That's what I want to know. I'm not into kink shaming. Why do they talk like that? That it doesn't make sense to me, and I can't relate to it when someone talks like that.
I don't understand the question.
They start a statement with a clarification that they are a good person.
Right,
Every statement has to
that's not young people. That's every people.
That's every people.
It is. Think back when you were a kid, you would hear somebody say, "I'm not racist, but look at that neighbor over there."
Huh. Yeah, I guess. It just I know what a racist is. I don't know why do they use
Just
words
because
that I don't why do they use words I don't understand?
Do you know what do you know what kink is?
Yes, I know what kink is.
Do you know what shaming is?
Yes, but you shouldn't put those words together. It doesn't make sense if you're a kid. Kids shouldn't be putting those words together because it's a stupid thing to say. I'm not into kink shaming. Shut the fuck up. Stupid. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, yeah, you're focusing on the wrong part of the whole thing.
I really am. Is it the TikTok thing I should be focusing on?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know if you processed it when I read it, but so just read I feel with certain things from there.
I feel with certain things on TikTok, like what? It makes people feel pressured into things they might not necessarily want to do. So
Okay. Who is being sexually pressured by a video app?
Kids. Stupid kids. It's the same thing that, like, you can just go ahead and not download the app or not open the app or
No. So no, you're still missing it.
Okay.
What they're saying is they were watching TikTok and somebody shoved a fucking cucumber up their butthole.
And now
And
they
said,
want
"Oh,
to. Now they want
this
to try
feels
it."
good." And now they're feeling pressure to do that. The pressure they're feeling is from the cucumber in their butthole.
I feel this outward pressure.
It's just so filling. All right. Here's another one. I watch porn. A few of my friends do. It's mostly lesbian porn or porn made by women. The porn that men watch is too aggressive and makes me and my friends uncomfortable. The titles are disgusting, like 16-year-old gets pounded by Big Daddy. That kind of thing. Wouldn't that be illegal?
Yeah, that kind of thing that I've been searching for, you know?
I think that you would be hard pressed. I don't think you could find a video online
No.
from any of the reputable, like Pornhub type,
Yeah.
that says 16-year-old gets pounded by Big Daddy.
No, of course not. It's against the law. It's against the law to even to make your video titled that. It is explicitly against the law to pretend like you're underage in porn.
So who is she hanging out with? It's like I don't. It's like the person that she is getting all her information from just has a whole catalog of snuff films and shit,
Right.
and then she's against all of porn because of this one pervert.
I'd be more into married couple have passionate sex. God, kids are weird, man. I want to watch my parents have sex. That sounds great. Passionately.
Okay, so if there was a porn made about the last time that you and your wife had sex, what's the running time of the film?
Are we including any kind of introduction, or are we just straight into the action?
It depends. Where did the action start? Like in the living room or
In the bedroom.
okay. Did you go in there knowing full well what you were going in there to do, or did it just happen?
Knowing full well.
Okay, so it's walk in, close the door. I'm assuming you locked the door. I'm assuming you closed the door.
No, we leave it. We open the kids' door, open the front door, open the windows.
Hey, we're gonna be in here. Don't let Doug in the house if he shows up.
Everybody's gonna know exactly what we're doing.
Okay, so you walk in,
Yep.
have sex,
Yep.
leave, or do you like snuggle or something, or do you sit there and cry and apologize?
Not every time.
This never happened before.
This has never happened to me before. I'm so sorry. Oh. So I'm trying to think of what happened the last time. So I think she went to bed and I went out in the living room. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure that's
so-
how it worked.
So estimated total running time.
Start to finish, probably 17 minutes, 16 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, so we could get a decent production value, like with a light. If we only have to pay the light crew for 17 minutes worth of work,
Right. if we're talking about the actual sex part, probably 4 minutes, maybe. So I hope they like foreplay.
okay. The screenwriter probably would. If your last sexual encounter with your wife was written by somebody, were they an amateur writer or were they really good? Like, does she say things like, "Oh, fuck me in my honey hole"?
No, they're one of those writers that you've never heard of, but all their content is not good, but really consistent. You know what you're gonna get. It's not the greatest, but you know what you're gonna get, right?
All right. This one was by a homosexual.
All right.
Instinctively, I am interested in monogamous relationships, but I've never been in one, so I can't say.
What you just did. All right.
Having said that, it's idealistic to think you'll be sexually attracted to the same person for the rest of your life. I think an open relationship is probably more realistic in terms of satiating that primal drive we have for sex. Cheating is happening in epidemic proportions, and people are hurt by it. So probably an open relationship makes more sense.
Yeah, probably. Idiots. Kids are so
I don't think
fucking
you understand. Are you going to deny this epidemic as well?
Stupid. Yes, I am. Kids are so fucking stupid.
Why? I don't understand.
Because open relationships are a bad idea for most people. I'm not saying it's bad all the time, but for most people, it's a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I would agree with that. I think that's hard to argue with. Except for whores.
Whores are good with it. That's cool.
In terms of this same gay guy, in terms of dating apps, I've used Grindr, Hornet, Hinge, Tinder, and Bumble. I don't use them at all anymore. They had quite a negative effect on my mental health.
Dude.
Sexually, there are a lot of things out there that are out of bounds for me. Any sex that involves blood or shit, I think that is vile. And anything non-consensual. Okay, so he says there are a lot of things that are out of bounds for me. And then it's just blood, shit, and rape.
Huh. That's a good thing that this kid is thinking that way. That's excellent. There's a lot of things out of bounds for me.
Because I believe that I am probably one of the most sexually open people in the world. I will do anything except blood, shit, or rape. Like it's the same.
It's the same. Yeah, I agree with this gay guy. I mean, whatever, just not blood, shit, or rape. But I'll add piss too. I don't like piss. That's disgusting.
Yeah, like I said, blood, shit, or rape. And vomit.
Oh God, that's even worse. All right, if you had to narrow it down, rape or vomit, which one are you kicking out?
So who's
you?
Am I the rapee or the raper? It's important.
Okay, let's go with the rapee.
Rapee.
That means you're getting raped. Either you're getting raped or you're getting vomited on. Which one is it?
Oh, I'd get vomited on.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's fucking gross, man.
Right, but I've been puked on before.
Non-consensually vomited on. In your mouth. In your ass. They're gonna vomit rape you in your ass.
Wait, is that like a Alaskan pipeline or something?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I would still take. Actually, I think I would pay for somebody to like create a seal of somebody's lips to my asshole and then try to puke into my butthole. Because, like when you puke real bad, how the pressure, like it squirts out like a garden hose, with a hole in it.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's no way they're going to get a good seal on my tight, sexy little butthole.
No, they're going to use a funnel. And they're going to insert a funnel first and then puke into the funnel. And well, your legs will be up in the air. This is all non-consensual. Your legs will be up in the air. You're on your back. They got a funnel and they're puking into your ass. Or you're getting raped.
Yeah,
those are your choices.
I think that I would rather have somebody puke on my face.
Oh God, really?
Than butt fuck me. Yes.
What if it was a chick, like, and she had a strap on? Still?
What's she look like?
She's really hot. It's the biggest strap on you've ever seen.
Ah, damn it. You always have to throw a fucking curveball. What's her opinion on lube?
There'll be plenty of lube, but it'll be her puke.
God damn it. Yeah, then I'm going to let her puke in my mouth.
Oh, God, that's so nasty. Oh, shit. All right.
Okay. Would you rather... No, I'm not doing would you rathers. That's fucking stupid. I was going to try to corner you into letting me shit in your mouth.
What's the other choice? Yeah, I'll take that one.
All right. Next quote. There's a lot of choking during sex. It is always the boys choking girls, and a lot of my friends who are girls are into that. It would be pretty standard to be called a slut during sex and maybe calling the bloke master or boss. I draw the line when they want to be called daddy. I mean, what part of Pornhub are they getting that from?
The
stepdaddy one.
All the part of Pornhub. So it says that it's always the boys choking girls. Duh. Do you think what woman chokes a man during sex? I don't think that's ever happened in the history of anything. No, it does. It does.
Yes, it does.
That's a myth.
It's not a myth. I can assure you.
You're so gay. You let your wife choke you? What a homo.
Make her. What?
Oh, well, that's different. You choke her and choke you tell her to choke you and call her a whore. Choke me, whore. This is weird. That's weird.
And I call her Massa.
Choke me, Massa.
All right. Another thing I've noticed is that most guys don't want to wear condoms. They say it doesn't feel as good, but I always insist, especially with a one-night stand.
God, so disgusting.
What?
Just the casual, especially with a one-night stand. It's disgusting.
What is disgusting? You keep saying shit, but it doesn't mean anything.
Just having sex with random people is fucking disgusting.
Oh my God. You
disgusting.
Are so fucking boring and lame.
It's disgusting.
It's
not lame. It's disgusting.
No, it is not disgusting. How can you? Okay, you've never done it, so you don't even have a fucking voice.
You are literally cramming yourself into somebody's guts. That's disgusting.
Well, when you say it like that, cramming yourself into somebody's guts.
Yes, it's disgusting.
Okay,
at least get to know him first.
Just you're one of them fucking weirdos that put all this value on your relationship with your wife, huh?
So weird.
No, in your mind, you think sex equates to love.
Not necessarily, no. But I think that there is a connection. And if you pull up your phone and swipe right or swipe left or whatever, and then somebody that you've never met comes over and you shove your cock inside of them, you are a disgusting person. That's disgusting.
No, you're wrong.
Both of you are disgusting people.
Okay, yes. Two people that find each other and give each other pleasure is disgusting in your mind. You're acting like it's this sacred act that is only to be shared by two people who have vowed to live together forever.
No. It's not like that at all. But there should be something other than a swipe left or a swipe right, because it's disgusting.
No, you can't keep saying it's disgusting. I want to hear your actual reasoning. What makes it disgusting?
What makes it? What do you mean? What makes it disgusting? How do you have no idea on the guy's side? You have no idea how many cocks were just up in this bitch, and then on the woman's side, you have no idea what asshole that cock was just in. It's just disgusting all around.
Baby wipes. I don't understand the fucking problem.
Baby wipes. So if you're a girl and you're on Tinder and you get hey, somebody swiped right and wants me to suck their dick, I better drive right over there. And then you go over there and you're sucking this guy's cock and it tastes like shit. In the back of your mind, do you think, I made all the right choices in my life? Is that how that works? Like, I'm sucking a stranger's cock that I don't even know his name, and I taste a little bit of shit. My life turned out awesome.
Right. So you're picking an example that,
Right. But so that doesn't happen?
of course that happens, but that's not what we're talking about. You're saying you started with that anybody who is not in a committed relationship with somebody.
That's not what I said.
Okay,
What
well,
I said at all.
how long before-
I said married. I used the words married.
How long before they get your stamp of approval that it's okay for two people to have sex? How long do they have to know each other?
First of all, they don't need my stamp of approval. They can do whatever they want.
Okay, that's fine. How long?
How long do they have to know each other?
Yeah, before they get your stamp of approval. Like,
I don't give out a stamp of approval.
no, you gave out a stamp of disapproval. So now
Yes.
I'm asking you,
Yes.
how long does somebody have to know each other before they get your stamp of approval?
16 years.
Okay, so
I don't say that's a stupid question.
it's not a stupid. Okay,
You're being purposefully
obtuse. Got it. Yep. Okay, you said if two people meet each other by swiping left and go
Yes.
over and suck the other one's dick,
Right.
you do not approve of that. Like, it's disgusting in your mind.
Yes, it is disgusting.
Okay, so how long is it before it becomes not disgusting? Like, is the second date okay, and then you're okay with it? If it is the third date okay, and then you're okay with it?
So it's not a date. That makes you're turning this into something that it's not. If I swipe right on my phone and
I got that.
a girl that I've never met comes and sucks my dick, in what way is that a date?
Like, she can have a Coke when she's there.
After you suck my cock, wasting Coke on somebody that doesn't suck my cock.
Okay, so let's say that two people, they I don't give a fuck how they met each other. It's not important to the story. But they go out for dinner, and then they go to a movie, then they go see a play, then there's fireworks, and then they go on a carriage ride around the city.
Yeah.
And then he takes her back to his apartment and just rails the shit out of her. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's romantic.
No, is that okay?
Yes. I was being serious. Yes. That's romantic.
Okay. Now, what if it's just the carriage ride and then he rails the shit out of her? What if he rails her on the carriage ride?
After dinner and fireworks and a movie and
No,
all the
no
play
dinner.
and-
No, he came over and picked her up in the carriage.
carriage?
She got in,
Uh-huh.
and they made it like 2 blocks before she's all wet and leaving stains on the seat and everything. And then she goes to change her knickers, and he pulls out his meat shaft and just
Meat shaft.
Is that okay?
No.
Okay. So if there's dinner beforehand,
Right.
it's fine.
You
if
need
there's
her full.
if there's no dinner, then it's disgusting.
Right. Now you understand.
You're so fucking weird.
It's not weird. It's not weird. It's weird to think that like everything is just going to be fine if everybody just has sex with everybody and there's no connection.
No,
ever.
but nobody said that. Nobody said that.
That's exactly what we're doing though.
No. We're not. See, you're doing the Anthony thing. Okay? What we're talking about is two people having consensual sex
Yes.
for the sake of the physical act. And you turn that into if everybody is having sex with everybody. That is two totally different conversations.
So you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Okay.
You're misunderstanding me on purpose.
Nope.
So, you are.
No.
So, okay. Overall, do you think that something like Grindr or Tinder is good for society?
Yes.
Why?
Because it allows like-minded people to get together and have consensual sex. It is no different than back when I was young, going to bars, you went there looking for tail. And if you found a partner who was interested, the goal was to try to get in them guts by the end of the night. It is no different.
It is. First of all, it is different. Second of all, I think that's also disgusting.
You're
So-
disgusting. Oh, I would buy them onion rings or something. They would eat.
You didn't tell me that. I think it's disgusting. I just think that's gross. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be able to do it. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be a grinder or a tin. I'm not saying any of that. But I'm allowed to think that that shit's fucking disgusting. It's gross, man. And to try to pretend that it's anything other than gross, that it's somehow like
Maybe
noble or
one of us just doesn't understand what the word gross means.
you.
Okay, have you ever like cooked bacon or meat of any kind and then accidentally left the pan on the stove for 2 weeks?
Yeah, accidentally. And have I ever? Like every time? Yes.
Okay, so that's gross.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
I don't
You gonna fuck
Compare-
bacon grease now?
I don't compare strange pussy to 2-week-old bacon grease. Like, to me, it's two different categories.
It's not the strange pussy. That's not what I'm talking about. It's the complete and total lack of any sort of human connection other than I'm going to put my dick inside of you. Don't look at me.
How much
Don't
more
talk to
connected
me.
can you
I
be?
don't want to know your name. At least when you would go out to the bars looking for tail, you would have to talk to them. You would have to get to know them at least a little bit and pretend like you gave two shits about them or any of that. But now you just swipe right, zero human interaction at all. It's all on the phone except for the part where she sucks your dick. That's the part that's off the phone. It's
Okay.
fucking disgusting.
Right, but that's I assure you that is not how it happens. It's not like that once you decide to make that connection, you are like contractually obligated to have sex. Like, okay, Ulysses, he's somebody that uses one of those apps,
Okay.
right? So he's made connections on there, and then once he sends the pictures, then they don't show up. It's not like they're obligated to have sex with him.
No,
It's just a way to get two people that are interested in the same thing connected. And then from there, they can make a decision on if they want to suck each other's balls or whatever.
You know that I'm right. I don't understand.
No,
No,
don't tell me what I know and what I don't know. You put much more value on sex than I do. Like you have it tied to feelings and
Yes.
your relationship.
which it should be.
Says who?
Me. I just said it. Did you not hear me?
Well, you're wrong.
You said it, but I mean I meant it. How am I wrong? Okay. It was a stupid statement for me to make, but I'm just as right as you are in thinking that there should be no connection or there is no connection. We're both right. For you, there's possibly no connection. For me, there isn't. There's no right or wrong.
No, but you're wrong.
Okay, still gross.
Okay. TikTok, non-consensual porn. I think that's all of them.
Okay,
Well, that was fun.
I'm not really into kink shaming, but you know.
Oh, fuck. We'll do one more thing, and then we're going to get out of here.
Okay.
So this one's been on here for quite some time.
Okay.
You have 15 minutes before a nuke hits your country. How do you prepare? Okay, don't look at the card.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so okay, you got an alert. There's a nuclear missile coming to. It's going to hit Chicago.
Okay.
A nuclear warhead.
All right.
40 kajillion megatons of.
Nuclear.
What do you do? Go.
Oh, shit. Where am I at when this at my home?
You're at your house.
I didn't know. So I'm home. Everybody's home. We're all here.
Sure. You're out of time.
I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. 15 minutes is not very much time. What do you do in 15 minutes? What kind of prep work could you possibly do in 15 minutes? None.
Okay.
I'm just going to watch half of an episode of Bob's Burgers.
So here's what it says to do if you have 15 minutes before you get nuked.
Okay.
Collect as much fresh water as possible in containers, fill the bathtub, etc. Okay.
All right.
I think it takes about 15 minutes to fill the bathtub.
Okay.
Unless I'm in it, then it's about 42 seconds.
So get in the bathtub and fill it.
It goes much faster this way. Trust me. Ingest as much stable iodine as you have without killing yourself.
I've got so much of that just laying around.
Isn't that just salt?
I don't know. I think they put iodine in salt. I don't think salt is iodine.
Where do you get, can you buy stable iodine on Amazon?
I'm pretty sure you have to buy it from Alex Jones. I'm not even making that up. I think he sells iodine supplements.
All right. What is stable iodine is an important chemical needed by the body to make thyroid hormones. Okay. That doesn't help me.
I didn't say Alex Jones anywhere in there.
All right.
Where do you buy it? Other than Alex Jones, InfoWars or whatever.
I don't know. I'm looking. Where?
Just look up Alex Jones iodine.
Buy stable iodine. Looks like no Walmart.
So run to Walmart, pick up some stable iodine.
I've got 15 minutes, not a fucking hour and a half.
All right.
Make sure all your doors and windows are closed.
All right.
Barricade yourself in an internal room of the house. Hope you're not hitting the blast, and then don't leave your house for 15 to 20 days.
What?
That's as fucking stupid as all the Cold War shit from when we were kids. Yeah. You know, run out in the hallway, put a book over your head, and tuck your...
get under your desk. These desks were especially made. None of that makes sense. I mean, I guess the water part, you need water, I guess, but like hope, what was the first, like the last one was hope you're not in the blast or something. I can just do that without 15 minutes. I can do that in the last 30 seconds. Like I only need 30 seconds for the hope.
I just always do that. I always hope I'm not in the blast. It doesn't even matter what it is that I'm talking about.
Just in general, I hope I'm not in the blast. I don't. Who wrote that?
I don't know.
Just some random jackass that knows about nuclear war.
Well, it's as soon as this. Okay, as I understand it, I'll give you my. I assume you're still not keeping up with the Russia-Ukraine thing.
Yeah, I gave up.
Okay, here's what I think is. Here's what I think is going to happen.
Okay,
I think that NATO is going to get involved because of the war crimes that they have uncovered.
War crimes by who?
Russia.
Okay. Propaganda.
By who?
I don't know.
So you know that's bad, right?
What's bad?
If we get involved?
Yeah. I think that bad is an understatement. if we get involved at all.
Okay, here's what I don't understand.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we've talked about this or not, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself. But United States said that they can't get involved because, the whole NATO thing.
Uh-huh.
But if we keep giving them billions of dollars of shit, I don't understand how that's not getting involved.
We're sending them weapons, right?
Yes.
I think they are actively confiscating weapons from gang members in Chicago and sending them to Ukraine, right? Isn't that what they're doing?
Just none of it makes any sense to me.
Maybe they can finally get this gun control passed by, like, we're going to confiscate your guns, but don't worry, we're going to send them to Ukraine. So then people will just willingly give up their guns because they support Ukraine or whatever.
You know how, like, when we were young, they did sponsor a black kid or whatever?
Yeah.
We should see if we can start something to sponsor a gun purchase for Ukrainians.
for Ukrainians?
Yeah.
I wonder if we could get in trouble for buying guns and just mailing them to Ukraine. So, do you think that I don't know what to think because I haven't done a whole lot of research on this, But was it the Grammys or the Emmys or the Oscars or whichever one just happened?
Yeah.
That the president of Ukraine like spoke at that like Hollywood event. Don't you think that that's fucked up? Don't like they're in the middle of a war being invaded, but I got to talk to these Hollywood uppity ups. You know what I mean? Like something is not right with that.
So I don't know anything about what he said.
I don't either. Does it matter?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Because what if he got on there and said like, what if, what if he got on there and he was like, look, I've got 3 minutes. They're in here. The calls were coming from inside the house. If somebody sees my wife, just tell her I love her. And then gunshot to the head. Like that would be acceptable.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Okay.
It was a rush to judgment. You're right. If he said that, then I understand.
So we don't know neither one of us know what he said. That could be verbatim.
Right. Could be. So is it everybody's talking about how we need to protect Ukraine, defend Ukraine because they are our ally? Why? Why do we need to protect Ukraine?
Because we're the good guys.
And they're the good guys?
Yes.
And Russia's the bad guys.
Right.
Any other like more specific reasons or no?
I stand with Ukraine.
So I've heard people talking about how Ukraine is not corrupt and they are a wonderful, great democracy. But I didn't hear people talking about the president of Ukraine announcing that he is canceling elections and he's in charge. Like we're not going to have elections during wartime. I'm just in charge. That we're not going to take the chance that somebody else might be elected who is pro-Russia, which seems to me like something that they should report on. You're doing undemocratic things, being a dictator of your country.
No. Okay. In all honesty, use your fucking head. Let's say that Mexico, I guess, invaded us.
Yes.
All right. And they are going through the streets, like just wiping out civilians, putting landmines under kids.
Uh-huh.
And
Just
it was
picking up kids and putting landmines under them.
And it was election day. Do you think we would still have our election, or do you think it would get postponed? You know damn well it would get postponed.
I would hope that it would still happen. Because
Well, you can hope all you want, but it wouldn't.
but that's wrong.
It's not wrong.
We have so you're telling me that there is
That's
a
voter
reason-
manipulation.
So you're telling me that there is, in your mind, there is a sufficient reason to say that the president, who is president now, gets to stay president of the United States just because of these things that happen.
Yes.
That is wrong. Well, that goes against everything that we've ever done, everything that we were founded on. The president doesn't just get to decide that there are no elections.
That's not true. He has that right in a national emergency.
Which I disagree with.
I don't give a fuck. It's the principles of what this country is founded on. Read the goddamn Constitution and get back to me.
Principles of what this country, the principles of this country do not say in an emergency the president can do whatever he
No,
wants.
you just referenced the principles that this country was founded on.
Yes.
That's the Constitution, right?
Does it say in the Constitution that in an emergency the
Yes.
president can do whatever he wants?
Bylaw 3 or something.
There are no bylaws.
Can the president postpone the election? President Donald Trump on Thursday raised the possibility of delaying the November 3rd U.S. presidential election. So obviously, yes.
Right.
The U.S. Constitution and federal law require that the election be completed by early January.
Right.
Okay, the election is November 3rd, so he can postpone it to early January.
Okay. I think you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I am, but I'm saying there are circumstances that it would make sense to postpone the election. Like
And-
if
And you think that that's what happened. You think that in Ukraine there is a contingent of people who want to join Russia. They want to be part of Russia, and
I don't want to take that chance.
Right, exactly. So there's a group of people in the Ukraine who want to be a part of Russia, and those people vote. So they're going to vote somebody in, potentially, who would say, okay, we're a part of Russia now. And they can't have that, right? So doesn't that mean that there's no democracy?
No. It means that democracy is postponed until it is safe to vote. They are killing the kids, Anthony.
Until it's safe to vote, until there's nobody left that's going to vote to join the Russian Federation or whatever you call it.
They are landmining kids, and you just want to send people out there all willy-nilly?
Do mail-in voting or something. Oh my God.
Do you think the mail still runs when you're getting overrun by another country? Like they say rain, sleet, or snow, but what about like Patriot
Tanks.
missiles?
What about tanks? I don't know. I would have to say yes. It's the law, right?
So, Americans are wildly ignorant. You know that.
Yes.
And we are like entitled or have
Yes.
a sense of entitlement.
Yes.
So if we were under attack and they're like our buildings were getting shelled and cities were getting leveled,
Yeah.
I would be sitting there at my front door, like tapping my toes, like, where the fuck is the mail?
My Amazon delivery isn't here yet.
Where's my juice?
I need to vape. Bad. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.